Peter Racy here, Anzac Day Precinct Mt Coot-tha YouTube channel, 26th of June 2022, and today we are here at the National Australia Remembers Freedom Wall filming a visit by the Rats of Tobruk Descendants Association, and more importantly plugging the petition that the Rats of Tobruk Descendants Association are running in relation to Alexander Leslie Private, who had an amazing war record, who was born in Toowong and is buried in the Toowong Cemetery. So ladies and gentlemen, I'm just going to invite Sarah Mass, the Vice President of the Rats of Tobruk Descendants Association, to say a couple of words in relation to the petition that she's sponsoring in relation to Private Alexander Leslie, born in Toowong, buried in the Toowong Cemetery, a legend of Toowong. Sarah, over to you.
Thanks for that, Peter. So we've got 500 metres from here. We'd like to, on the Discovery Trail, like to remember one of our rats, Private Alexander Leslie, on the Discovery Trail here at Mt Coot-tha.
Thank you so much, Sarah.
Well, welcome to the Brisbane Botanic Gardens at Mt Coot-tha. We hope you enjoy your visit to the Australia National Remembers Freedom Wall.
Excellent.
Here, go between these two and we'll put you onto the number 2 trail.
Number 2 trail.
Yeah. Okay, so it's got the amber background with the white number 2.
Cool.
Right, so if you've got a smartphone, I always recommend just taking a little photo of this.
So here's the happy little crowd waiting for a queue as other people get cups of coffee, and we're all here to have a look at the National Australia Remembers Freedom Wall for the Rats of Tobruk Descendants Association. There you go. So on the way up to the National Australia Remembers Freedom Wall this morning, here is the new Bonzo House under construction. But what I find absolutely fantastic will be this little kiosk at the end that will have a panoramic view of the World Expo 88 Japanese Gardens, which are just below it, down that way. Okay, so we've walked across the water figuratively because the bridge is meant to be symbolic, that Robin Gibson pulled up as far as the narrative goes, walking over the water. And we are now at the main entrance. Obviously the association is most interested in the tributes to the Rats of Tobruk, which is to the Women's Auxiliary, and to the Queensland Association. And Sarah, I think you said that was likely to be headed up by Gordon Wallace at the time?
Gordon Wallace would have been the president of the
Now, as you walk around, you will find other rats. And I know there are. There's about 30 or 40 here within the 15,600 plaques. However, I just wanted to draw your attention to this particular entrance statement, because this is a very significantly important. Behind this memorial is about 8,000 plaques that were on display at the King George Square, City Hall, and they were all associated with the Widows Guild of Queensland, the Widows Guild, and then they were incinerated, and they were then buried symbolically behind here, and it's really a significant statement that was called up. I don't know who thought of it, and I'm really disappointed that the information plaque sheet doesn't either mention Robin Gibson, but it also doesn't mention the really significant importance of this burial plot, because I just think it's like a symbolic, they call the unknown soldier. It's symbolic, as to me, as important as the unknown soldier burial spot, because you don't know the name of the ashes that are buried behind it. And it's a beautiful structure, isn't it?
Yeah.
Beautiful site.
It is a gorgeous site. And across the way out of the next portal, you'll see the Canongarland overpass, and Canongarland is buried in the Toowong Cemetery, and that is important because he is the architect of Anzac Day. We'll just let a couple of people through. There you go.
You alright?
That's
You realise there's a finger up and all.
Telling you about how he was visiting friends from the war there, and then
Where's that place?
at the entrance to the Toowong Cemetery.
That could be.
And then he tells you, then he offered to do a service there.
Oh, yes, I know what you mean, yeah.
And then,
Yeah, that's Canongarland Place.
yes,
Did you know the first national memorial in relation to Anzac Day is actually over there? Because that is where the stone of remembrance of the Cross of Sacrifice was
Yes.
symbolically unveiled in 1924 in following the same methodology as the war cemeteries in Europe. And Canongarland arranged it over there. And it was unveiled by the Governor General plus the full company of a Royal Navy ship. Not an Australian ship, but a Royal Navy ship. So very significant, that national memorial. It's like this is a national memorial.
I think the Australia Remembers Freedom Wall is very respectful. Yeah, it's beautiful.